Welcome to today's episode of Afro Scientific Spirituality. My name remains If West, reaching your life and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time watching me on this channel, you are highly welcome. This is a place where I separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'm going to be talking about a very important and controversial topic. This is the question of if an African spirituality practitioner can marry a white person or can marry from other races. This is a very hot topic that a lot of people have been arguing about. And I believe I have done about 2 or 3 videos in the past about this topic. But for the sake of clarification, I want us to talk about it again. I want to express my own opinion. The question here is that can somebody that practice African spirituality, a hardcore practitioner, somebody from Africa, can they marry from another race? As in, can they marry a white person? Or is it possible to marry a white person and you claim to be an African hardcore practitioner? This is what I want to talk today. But before then, let's do our customary libation. So please, by all means, bring your ogogoro, your wine, your lemonade, anything that you have in your closet or your cabinet. Let's just call some names and let's just go with the flow. While we are doing this, maybe other people will join us as well. So let's just rush this topic very quickly before we start the day or before we end the day, depending on the part of the world that you are in currently. Okay, so please bring out your bourbon, your whiskey, your cognac, your schnapps, your ogogoro, your monkey tea, your brukutu, anything that you have. Okay, so first of all, I'll be calling upon Baba Legba, aka Baroski, aka Elegbara, aka Ekwensu, aka Jeuti, the God of wisdom, understanding, divinity, the one that stands at every crossroads. I give you your drink today. I thank you for your personality, for the role that you play in the development, advancement of humanity. I ask that you come into this channel today. You bring your spirit and you bring your legions into this section. And you bring your understanding to us and you be with us today, if nothing else. I thank you for the great work you have been doing in shaping and expanding the consciousness of humanity. I ask that you always give us the impetus to always make the right decision in any situation we find ourselves. It's, I call upon Oshun, aka Mother of Love, Mother of Divinity, Mother of Sensuality. I give you your drink today. I ask that you bless us today, bless us with your wisdom, bless us with your power, bless us with your presence, and continue to guide and protect us, continue to bring prosperity to everything that we do, bring life to everything we do, bless the work of our hands, and empower us to succeed in our various endeavors in this lifetime. It's, I call upon Basset, aka Ologbo, the indomitable, undying, unrelenting, undefeatable spirit of the African melanated consciousness. I ask that your power continue to animate us, inspire us, and give us the zeal to do what is necessary to succeed in our life and in everything we do. I call upon segment. I ask for the spirit and the power of our economic to manage our economic resources efficiently and our human resources as well. I ask for your blessing, for your love, and for your guidance upon what we do today. I call upon Oya. I ask for the same thing. I call upon Eru. I ask for the spirit of confidence and boldness. I call upon Osiris, Asa. I ask for your spirit to continue to guide us, continue to animate us, and propel us into greater things in life. I call upon Aset Heteru, Mother of Divinity. I call upon our great mothers, Ofurin, Hello, Holokun. I ask for the guidance, for protection, for the nurturing spirits, spirit of prosperity, spirit of love, spirit of excellence, let it be upon us this day. Spirit of life, anything that brings life, bring positive influence, I call upon it today. I call upon our ancient guardian deities, celestial deities, spirits like Amen-Ra, Shango, Ogun, Amadioa. I give you a drink today. I ask that you take your place respectively and stand with us this day. I also call upon great African ancestors worthy of emulation, people like Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, Martin Luther King, Bob Marley, Muhammad Ali, Michael Jackson, Inoko Rashidi, Julius Nyerere, Thomas Sankara, General Rawlings. I ask that you stand today. You people take this drink today and be with us today. Bless truth, justice, and righteousness reign with us today. And I ask that the blood of our ancestors will speak for us, empower us to succeed, protect us, and be with us and guide us today and forever, is said. We say this mighty prayer in the name of Amen-Ra, in the name of Olokun, in the name of Olodumare, in the name of Ogene, in the name of Igbesu, in the name of Ekwesu, in the name of all our gods and goddesses that stand for truth, justice, righteousness, and harmonious balance, is said. Isiagware is done. So thank you very much for joining me today. It's always wonderful to do this thing from time to time. So the topic of today, can Afro scientific person or an African practitioner or any kind of African spirituality practitioner, can they marry people of other races? This topic is one topic that a lot of people have been arguing. Anytime it comes up, you will see a lot of Afrocentric people that will argue that it's impossible that for somebody to be 100% loyal to African spirituality, they must only marry an African person. This is the only way that we know that a complete Afrocentric person must marry from an African person, must marry a black person. That if you cannot marry a black person, it means that you are not 100% loyal to Africa. You are a traitor or could be a traitor, or you are somebody that is an enemy to your race, a secret enemy, or somebody that is suffering from inferiority complex, somebody that is trying to arrive in a certain way, or somebody that is saying something and is doing another thing. This has been a hot topic for many of our so-called leaders in the Afrocentric community and many people that practice African spirituality. Today, I want to analyze this topic based on my point of view and my own opinion. My opinion may not be the general consensus of everybody that practice or claim to practice African spirituality. Okay? So, if you say you ask me this question, is it possible? My answer will be yes. It is possible for somebody that practices African spirituality that is 100% dedicated to marry people from other races. I know that this answer will come as a shock to many people, but I have points. Before you will start castigating me, let me explain my points for you. Yes, it is possible because we are all human beings. Human beings are what we're supposed to be, all human beings. But we have different kind of human beings based on species where you can find them. We have African people, we have Asian people, we have the Native American people, we have the so-called Caucasian people. In as much as we want to analyze or differentiate, everybody have their roots that they came from. Okay, but if we want to classify everybody under this category, the European, African, Asian, Mongoloid, any of the Lloyd or Caucasoid, you will classify all of them as human beings, first of all. So-called Homo sapiens. Okay, first of all, we'll classify all of them, white, black, yellow, blue, green. As far as they look like humans, they are humans, right? Okay, so based on this, it is possible we all have eyes, nose, hands, ears. We do the same thing. we think, we walk, we talk. We are all human beings classified. But if we go deeper into the analysis, we might be a little bit different, as in skin color, eye color, hair color, the way we speak, and the way we do things. But categorically, we are still human beings. So there is this possibility for intermarriage among these people. Now the questions now come, so if the issue of race, as we say race, the word race means race. When people are having a race, they are competing for who will be the best, or who can claim to be the best. So everybody that comes from a certain race, of course, you are obligated to do the things that will uplift that race, or will bring peace, unity, and harmony to that your race. It is your responsibility to do whatever you can do to bring peace, harmony, and unity to your race. Now the issue comes that due to our interrelationship with certain people, our associations with certain people, some race have proved to be having to be different due to their characteristics of how they treat other races. Okay, I'm already into the topic of racism. Yes, when we look the world today, we'll find out that some race appear to be aggressive, some race appear to be dominant, some race appear to be recessive, or some race, let me put it this way, can be said to be peaceful. Some race can be said to be, a majority of them can be said to be have the tendency for criminality or wickedness or greed. Some race exhibit different tendencies. Different races exhibit different tendencies. And as we have seen in the history of the world today, it is obvious that a certain race is known for a characterization of criminality, thievery, lying, abuse, and this kind of race behave like a beast. Okay, as in, you people know what I'm talking about. The race that I am talking about is the people that call themselves the Caucasian people. Yes, these are the race of troublemakers that we have in the world today. These are the people that are responsible for the transatlantic slave trade and the Arab slave trade to a certain extent, and currently responsible for neocolonialism. Now, over centuries, majority of these people, I'm not saying all of them, have sort of exhibited a sort of character of stealing from other people, coveting other people's property for their own use. And these people have caused a lot of problem in the world, a lot of imbalance in the world. Misfits and deprivation, anger, poverty, famine. A lot of people from this place have caused this kind of crime, and they are still doing it. So these people now, it's clear that these people, there's something wrong with them. They are kind of have a psychological, sociopathic characteristics of criminality, of lying and cheating and stealing. We have this trait in this race, but that does not mean that we should generalize that everybody from there is like that. Okay, just like we have people in a family can be known for, maybe they have different traits. They can be known for telling lies, but not that everybody in that family is a liar. But what I'm saying, that they have a high capacity or prescience to tell lies. But I'm not saying that everybody there is a liar, but we have this kind of place or a family whereby majority of them are promiscuous. Doesn't mean that we'll not see one person that is not that is different from the rest one. Okay, so we have this kind of people in the world whereby some people can exhibit a certain kind of characterization. So people are kind of wary to say, okay, these people from so place, we know them for this character. Is it still good to go and marry from such a place? And if we marry from such a place, How are we sure that the characterization will not corrupt the people that got married to that person? Maybe my brother go to marry from there now. They will say, "Ah, we like these people. They know them for this kind, you know. How go to no say or sure say they not go corrupt this guy, or the thing not go spread enter his children." For the now be the matter with the ground. So the truth is that everybody have different characterization. Okay, people behave the way they are treated. Now we have this issue now. Why is it coming up in African spirituality? If we check the history of Africa, we check Kemet as in ancient Egypt, we check Ethiopia, we check around Africa. There have been issues of cases of intermarriage between Africans and other races. It is not something new. Okay, it has always happened. And the African people do not frown at this. Okay, they look it as normal thing. Not everybody will marry from their own race. Okay, not everybody. You can find love anywhere. But when it comes to mixing of the races, you can mix to the races, but when it happens to be in respect of who organize your leadership structure, as in the king or community leaders or the people of the government, especially the king, they are not allowed to marry from other races most times, because these are the leaders of the community. Marrying as a king, marrying a white person or marrying into another race means that that new bloodline will pollute or will break the original hegemony of that system that is being practiced by that people. And it can involve it being taken over by a foreigner, by a foreign tribe or foreign culture, which will pollute the whole thing, and we corrupt the system. So people in leadership positions in the time past were not allowed to marry foreigners, even in many cultures in Africa today. Kings, if you are a king, you are heir to the throne, you cannot marry a foreigner. You must marry somebody from that community. The essence of this is to preserve the culture, to preserve the bloodline, to preserve the originality as the custodian of the tradition and customs of your people. You must be seen to carry to do the things that needs to be done to preserve that custom and that tradition. This is the way it has always been done in Africa, and this is the way most people, most cultures still do it. But due to the inception of colonization, some cultures their royalty start marrying foreigners, and this is one of the reasons why ancient Egypt was destroyed, was taken over by foreigners. When the royalties, the pharaohs, the Nusubetis, they start marrying people from foreign lands. You will see a king will now marry somebody from Greece, from another culture totally, as a wife. And this is how the situation degenerated in ancient Egypt to where it is now, whereby it's total strangers that appear to be running that place even till now. So this is a big problem when the leadership do engage in intermarriage. Okay, it's a big problem. But if the subjects, maybe somebody want to intermarry from that place that does not have any leadership position as a custodian of tradition and custom, it is okay. That was the way it is back then, and I believe they still do the same thing today in many places. So this is the way it is done. People, as a human being, you have rights, your basic fundamental rights to associate, to mix up, to love and be loved. It is your right. You have a right to marry from any race, any tribe. It is your choice. It is your own experience. But as a custodian of custom and tradition, you do not have that right. This is the difference. So if you are heir to the throne, or you are a child of the king, you are a child of royalty, you know that you can be a community leader or a king of your land tomorrow. You do not have that right to marry foreigners. In some cultures, if you want to marry a foreigner, you will forfeit the throne. They still practice this in many places in Africa, in Nigeria, We also saw something like this in, I don't know about the royal family in Britain. I think they did something similar, where this new guy want to marry Meghan, and Meghan is not from that woman in Britain. They are current British royal family. She's not from a royal family. She's just an ordinary woman, a semi-black woman. He has to kind of forfeit his office in a way. I don't know if, according to them, it's by choice that they don't want to get involved in royal affairs. So they have to leave that place. They are kind of preserving that place for the purity or Caucasian purity or something. I don't know about them. It's not my business. But we see in most cultures, if you say you want to marry a foreigner and you are heir to the throne, you will have to forfeit the crown. A place like Benin, Benin King, the Oba of Benin right now, I think they still have that law in Nigeria. They still have it. The Oba cannot marry a white woman. A heir to the throne cannot marry a foreigner. You must marry somebody from the Benin Kingdom. If you say you must marry a foreigner, then you cannot be the king. You have to drop the crown for somebody else that is ready to marry somebody from that kingdom. Why this is necessary is that is to protect the land, from corruption, from foreign invasion, and to protect the customs, the traditions of the people. It is very necessary, and I agree with this. Okay, our problem started in Africa when this rule was broken, where kings start marrying wives, taking wives from different cultures, ignoring their own African women from their own tribes. This will quickly destroy that kingdom. That kingdom will quickly be taken over by foreigners. In fact, with the twinkle of an eye, it will be taken over if you allow these kind of things to happen. Okay, so this is why most kingdoms do not allow it to happen. Okay, so for this, I understand that if you are a leader of your community, you cannot marry a foreigner. Even me, I support this law. You cannot marry a foreigner. You must marry people if you know you really love that community. You cannot tell me that you cannot find a girl or a woman to love from your tribe. Are all your tribe women that bad that you cannot find one good woman to get married to? You cannot tell me that you have to find love from another foreign land to come and sit in the throne of the queen. That is impossible. Okay? For marriage, people that want to marry, as the African spiritualist, if you practice African spirituality to the best of your ability and capacity, you should be able to know what matters in African spirituality. What matters is dedication, devotion to your motherland, first of all. Serious devotion to do the work of uplifting, developing, bringing progress and unity to Africa. That is the number one task for every African spiritualist. So if you want to get married, anybody that you are going to marry must also be devoted, dedicated to the development, advancements of your Africa, the motherland, your spirituality, and your culture and tradition. This is the priority you should look for in any woman. You should not look for whether the woman is beautiful or tall or sexy or anything. The first thing you will look for is the dedication of that person. Can this person be able to adapt to my spiritual practice? Can this person be able to support me? Does this person really love their motherland? Is this person really dedicated? Is this person faithful? This is your first thing you should look for before you get married. This is the only thing that will bring peace to your life. Now, if the African spiritualist cannot find these traits in any black woman, in any African woman around him, and if he finds these traits in a white woman, can he not marry that white woman? I don't see any reason why he cannot marry that white woman. Okay? It doesn't matter the skin color, it doesn't matter the tribe. What matters is if that person is dedicated to the spiritual practice and the advancement and upliftment to the motherland. Now, if a black person refuses to dedicate themselves, if person from my culture refuses to dedicate himself, then Out of all the options I have, it is only white person or only an Asian person that choose to dedicate. Why will I not marry that Asian person? You should marry that person. There's nothing wrong in marrying that person. Okay? So please, if you are a practitioner, do not restrict yourself to say you should surely choose mate from only your race. I have seen many black people that are not dedicated to the development and advancement of African spirituality. I have been in the dating game for a long time. In my experience, when I come to I have problems. I talk to you if you have been following me for a long time. In many of my videos, I have complained about the dating in Nigeria. A lot of Nigerian women, they are Christians. Before you even talk to them, in the talking stage, they first give you condition that they must go to church every Sunday and their pastor opinion confess, and their first husband is Jesus. This is what the average Nigerian woman will tell you. All these are our church girls. Before you talk to them, then they tell you they need to play with their Christianity. These are dedicated slaves. People that are dedicated to the advancement and destruction of their motherlands, of themselves and everything they come in contact with. Now, if you put a white woman that is interested in the development of African spirituality, that want to learn everything and is 100% loyal to me, and then you put a black woman that is dedicated to Jesus Christ, that Jesus is her first husband, pastor is her second husband, then I am the third husband. If you put these two people with me, who do you think I will choose? I will choose that white woman first, before I will think of that my black sister that is still a slave. And I will choose that white woman 100 times first, before I will even think of that black woman. Because I know that this black woman is total destruction for me. Okay? And this white woman will support me and will help me. So this is the way I see it. Okay? Now the way I see it be this. Now who will support me to grow? Who will support my spirituality? Now that person now go deal with. Now who support us now with the support? So it doesn't matter the skin color. To me, skin color does not matter here. It is the mission and the vision that matters to me. And that is what should matter to anybody that is serious-minded. We should look and see beyond color. Okay? Color is not everything. If you see only black and white, you will not go far in life. Okay? Yes, there are some white people that are bad. White people have done a lot of bad things to Africans. But they were not able to do this evil without connivance of some of our black brothers and sisters that have the same black skin with us. Not all white people are bad, and not all black people are good. Let me repeat this again. Not all white people are bad, and not all black people are good. In fact, we have many black people that are very, very evil, wicked, and vicious, and brutal, more than the white man. Take a look at Nigeria. If you are conscious, you know what they happen. You will know that we have many wicked black people in Nigeria. Evil black men, people that are dedicated to destroying the economy. Look at our president, for nothing to write home about. Look at vice president, look at all the governors, look at our leaders, nothing to write home about. And they are all black people, married to black people. All the people that are selling Africans into slavery, especially Nigerians, are they not black people? Should I be calling names? Look at all our daddy GOs. All these our men of dogs, pulpit bandits. Are they not black people? They know what they are doing, but they are doing evil. If I see a white person that chooses to stand against them, that chooses to stand against this evil, that to contribute their 2 cents to develop African spirituality, to develop the continent, I will not support that person. What is wrong with some of our brothers? We should not let color to blind us, because a lot of us have the rod handed to us by white people. I know a lot of my brothers and sisters in America, they are suffering every day because of the racist system in America. They suffer every day. America is a racist country. Yes. It is created by racists for racists by racists. So you can never have justice there. Okay? But still under that condition, you will still see 1 or 2 people that say, no, this is wrong. I want to see what I can do to change the situation. Now, if you see a white person stretching the olive branch, Should you cut that branch away because the white have corrupted everything? No, we should not do that. We should use maturity, understanding, wisdom. This is the only things we need to that will help us to fight this enemy. I have seen some white people do many great things. I've seen some white people that have stood up against racism. Should we not support those people? I've also seen some black people too that have stood up to destroy our community. Will I keep quiet because they are black people, they have a right to destroy our community? No. We should not look at it like this, please. For those my black brothers that are having this notion that if you're an African spiritualist, you can never have anything to do with a white person, you bring it with a white person, means you are a betrayer. It does not mean like that. No. It does not be. Face value does not mean like that. You can practice African spirituality and you can marry from any race. As far as your partner supports you and your partner supports the mission and the vision, then by all means, be with that person. In this life now, true love is very, very hard to find. Real love is very, very hard to find. Even within your race, it is very difficult to come by. So if you can find it from another race, why miss it? Why throw it away? Something that is as valuable as this, why do you throw it away when you know that it's very rare? Something that you can take advantage of, something that will help you. You say no because the person is white, you will cancel that person. Then you go and marry a black person that is an enemy to you, an enemy to your mission and your vision, just because the person is black. That is stupidity, my brother. That is foolishness, my brother. Okay? Look at it this way. Black people, not all black people are good. If you go and marry a black person, if I marry a black Christian because the person is black, what will happen to me? I cannot practice my African spirituality efficiently. What will you think that black person will do to our children? They will do their best to educate and enslave our children into the Christianity, and my children become slaves. If I die tomorrow, everything about me becomes defeated. So when you see somebody that really supports your mission and your vision, and you know that yes, this person will carry on, do not look at skin color. Do not look and marry that person. Okay, don't listen to whatever anybody wants to take. Everybody's case is different. My case and my experience in life is totally different from yours. Yours, maybe you're in a place that white people are problematic. They are always problematic. There is no good white people there. You know that this one case closed. Okay, you work with what you have. If you're in a place that you see the black people, there is no good black person there, and you know very, very well, you still have to work with what you have. Okay, so you have to use common sense in this issue. The one exception does not. Everybody's case is different. Okay, when you want to marry, you want to get in the dating, you look at what you want out of that relationship. As an African spiritualist, you know that there are certain things we don't do, there are certain things we cannot do, and there are certain ways we behave. The person that want to come to you have to understand, can this person adapt to me? I have this issue when I was in the dating game. When I come, the first thing I look about the girl is their orientation, not even their skin color, not even if they are beautiful or ugly. I try to reason the mind. This person go fit stay with me, so because I know say I am complicated. I know what I do for a living. I have 3 shrines in my house. This person can fit stay. This person go fit cope. This person like African spirituality. I don't. First of all, Christianity. We can never marry a Christian. I can never marry a Christian because I'm not going back to the slave ship. And I don't want my children to pass through the kind of pain, suffering, and trauma I passed through from my Christian parents. So, 0. I would rather remain unmarried than say I'll go and marry a black Christian. It's not going to work for my time. I need to end that thing. So I have that. So if I see a white person that shares the same philosophy with me, I will go for that white person. Now the truth I tell you. Fortunately, I have been able to meet good black people that have the same mission and vision as me. So I will say I am lucky. I am lucky. I have met good black people. I've seen black women that also, a lot of black women, I've seen them that have the same mission and vision with me. So I'm happy. I don't need to look outside my race for love. The thing when I define day, waiting, you look for Sokoto, a day for Shokoto. So what is the point? Besides, dating from other race is stressful. I have tried it before. I have lived outside Nigeria for 15 years. I have dated from other races. Even my child is mixed. Yes, I don't see all those things, so I don't live the life. I not get with you, I never do. So I am not an hypocrite. So I will not come here to come and be telling you things we not they possible or we not they feasible. There are many African practitioners that have put themselves in a fix because of this very topic. They will come on YouTube, go online, go on public speeches to be telling African people, as a spiritualist, as an African practitioner, you must not date any other race. You must not date any other race. You must only date your black woman. You must only date your black man. Even though that black man is a abuser, even if that black man is a drug addict, you must date him. Even if that black man is a person that does not take is not serious with his life, you have to date him. No, you don't have to. You don't have to. You date people that will bring value to your life. If you are a black sister, you look in your community, you see that the people around there, they are not ready, the black people, they are not ready to bring value, they are not doing the things you want. If you see a white person there that will support you, that will bring value to your life, date that person. Don't be a hypocrite. Date the person who will bring value to your life. Don't waste this lifetime wasting on people who are never serious for life. You have serious, you know your focus, you know what you want. Then you go and be settling with people that does not know what they want. They are still suffering with immaturity because they are black. You go date that kind of person. Now you know, use common sense to approach this issue. One of my guys will always say, "Na brain I be just man." Okay? So the first thing you should look for in dating is the mentality of the person. Don't look at their skin color. Do not look at their skin color. Look at their mentality. Look at their mission and vision. Does it align with yours? This is the way you should approach the issue. If it aligns totally, you are lucky. Don't look at the skin color, my brother, my sister. You go miss many things. You go miss good things for life. Do not limit your dating game to skin color. I repeat again, do not limit your dating game to skin color. Focus on mission and vision in your dating game. This is your life. You are entitled to happiness. You are entitled to love and be loved. You are entitled to all good things that will come to you from any channel. You are entitled. Okay, this is your own life. If you look at skin color, you will lose many things. Okay, look at mission and vision. If I have looked at skin color a long time, I would have married the wrong person and I would have regrets. A lot of people make this mistake. Not all skin folk are kin folks. So this matter, it is not black and white issue. Please, if you approach it as black and white issue, you will not make friends with your brother that is doing the work. Say because this brother is married to a white woman, I will not associate with him. He's an enemy, he's a traitor to African spirituality. Even if he's doing great work, you will not waste that relationship. Okay, when you see the brother with a white woman, look at the kind of work they are doing. Are they really promoting? Are they advancing? Are they making changes? Look at their mission. If they are doing the good work, make friends with that brother. That brother is not your enemy. That white woman is a good sister. Because he's supporting the brother to do what needs to be done. But when you look at them, if you see that they are not doing the work or they are just faking it, pretending, you look at them very well, you see that they are not doing any good work, then you have a right to pull out from them. Okay? This is the way you should treat this issue. We are here to build, not to pull down. Everybody have different culture, different lifestyle. I've been in a place, many places I've lived in. I was the only black man in the town. When I first arrived in Thailand, in Bangkok, everywhere I go, I was the only black person. No other race. You say me cannot date anybody, say because what do they talk now? I not be human being, I be firewood. I was the only black man in many places. I see myself. How you go when you date that kind of situation? You not go find people to work with. You go find people to work with now. Many places I go to, I will see myself. I'm the only black person. I'm the only black. This is the life I find there. You see, I not go live. I need to find my way out. To do things, you have to make friends. This is the way life is. Experience life. Do not deny yourself good things from life because it comes from another race. That is stupidity. Okay? This is the way I see this issue. That's the way I see a common sense issue. The mission and vision should be placed over skin color. So do not look down on any person that say because they're dating another race, then they cannot practice. Who told you they cannot practice African spirituality? How many of our black brothers and sisters are even practicing the African spirituality? Just a handful. Many of them are still in Christianity. Every day they fight me. In Nigeria, they fight me every day. They call me the devil because I practice African spirituality. They call me son of the devil, call me evil names. Some even want to kill me, send me threat message to cut off my head because I practice African spirituality. My own black people, they have this kind of mentality. So you should look very well. Don't listen to people. If you want to date anybody that support your mission, your vision, and your dream. This is my advice to this issue. Okay? You can marry from any race. It is your life. I cannot tell you how to live your life. I cannot tell you. Okay? But this is my own, the way I see it based on my experience. Okay? If you know you are going to be a king of your community, of your land, you cannot marry from another race. This will destroy you will destroy your kingdom. You are going to, if you do this, you will destroy your kingdom by yourself. It will be taken over. But if you know you are not in that kind of position, you are free. Most of the time, African people will find themselves in every part of the world. You're going to see Africans in Siberia, in even Antarctica. You will see black people there. You will see our people. You say they they're not married because how you want me to do that matter? Now, wait till they worry you now. And so you wicked. And so you tribalistic rich. So, use wisdom to apply to this issue. Please, let's use wisdom. Not everybody that say because they marry foreigner that you cannot run this. I look at you. Say, okay, you practice African spirituality. Are you really doing the work? Are you supporting the work? If I see you are doing the work, that means your partner is a good person, is supportive to you. But when you say you're doing it, that you are not doing it, that is the problem. There's one man that is claiming to this boy, Billy Carlson, that is claiming that Amera is an evil fellow. Africa is not the origin of civilization. That is saying that aliens built Egypt. This is a black boy, that Billy Carlson guy. Many of you know him. He has a very big channel. His aim is to destroy African spirituality. A black man. He's married to a white woman. I'm not surprised. I said this one is a total enemy of Africa. You say everything you say from your mouth is against Africa. You hate everything good about it. You never say anything good about Africa. You're not even married to Africa. When I look at this guy, I know that this one is gone. Okay? I still look at some other black people. Of course, they have white spouses. It is normal. For those people that are talking about interracial marriage is bad, please go to Brazil. Go to Brazil, go to Trinidad and Tobago, go to Barbados. You're going to see a lot of white people. These are people that are mixed. People that were taken from West Africa through transatlantic slave trade. They're mixed due to any kind of issue. We have children, these mulatto children. Some of them are still looking at full Caucasian. Some of them, a lot of white people practice African spirituality. Are you going to deny them of their heritage? Say because they have white skin. Are you going to deny them of their heritage? In my own opinion, anybody that wants to practice African spirituality can practice irrespective of their skin color. Even if a full Caucasian that have no business with African, it's their choice to practice. If they want to support us, I cannot chase them away. If they want to support Africa, they want to help Africa genuinely from their hearts. These are the kind of people we want. We all want peace. We cannot fight forever. Even if Caucasians have done a lot of bad things to Africa, they have done a lot of evil things. This war not going to end. We cannot fight them forever. We still need peace at the end. So we will work with who want to work with us. The ones that say, okay, I acknowledge my ancestors did a lot of bad things. I want to see what I can do to remedy the situation. Are we going to chase them away? Are we going to kill them? We have to work with them. At the end of the day, what do we want? Peace. What do we want? Justice. So this anonymity that is going on, one day, the dream is that it will end one day. The dream is that one day they will come to their senses. That they will say, okay, we need to stop racism. Enough is enough. We need to destroy racism. We need to destroy this evil religion. We need to treat other races like our brothers and sisters. This is the hope and dream. Not continuous fighting, not continuous war, not continuous acrimony, not continuous division. Our whole dream here is that one day this will end. Why are we doing what we are doing? Because we want it to end. We cannot breathe anymore. We want it to end. When they say, okay, we want to end, they will come to the negotiation table, we end this. But until then, if they're not going to end their racism and discrimination, the dichotomy will continue, the war will continue. Until one person will say, we are tired. We are not going to be tired here. Of course, now them go tired. We are immortal resistors. We do not bow down to foreign gods. Now we might be this. Despite all what have happened to Africa over the thousands of years, we are still here. We still practice our spirituality. We are still connected to our history, and we are growing stronger every day. Now them go tired. Okay, we need to go anywhere. This is our planet. This world belongs to us. Now we get here. Okay, that's so it go be. Until peace go day, until they go come to say, okay, they are tired, they want to stop this nonsense, then we stop this nonsense. That's how it go be, that's how it just be. Okay? This is the way we should see them. So, the issue of intermarriage. Marry who will support your mission and vision. Me, I can marry from any race. Even the black person I am with today, if she decide to say, I want to go against African spirituality, the marriage go end, I go divorce am. The moment the person say, I'm not continuing with the mission and vision again, it don't end, though. That's how my life be. The mission comes first. The mission comes first before love. For me. So anybody that will support that mission, now that person I will stand with. Now that person I will be with. If a white person will support that mission, I will be that white person. If an Asian man or a Chinese man or a Mongolian man will support that mission, I will be with that person. Now so it just be. There's no negotiation. Okay, no retreat, no surrender. So, do your dating game with wisdom. When you meet some good people from other race, do not cut off that relationship. Do not destroy the relationship because we are looking at skin color. If the person really loves you, love is a special gift that not many persons will get in this lifetime. If you see somebody that really loves you, the person worship the ground that you walk on. The person is ready to do anything to make you happy. The person treats you like a king, carry you like egg. Then you're going to be looking at skin color. You don't lose that, you don't lose that experience. So. Now you be fool. It's not every day you see people that treat you nice, that thinks that care about you. Love can come from any direction. Do not restrict your race, your dating game to only Africa, to only black people. Okay? There are many black people that are enemies of the continent. You come to Nigeria, before you talk to one Nigerian girl, first of all, they will say, I am a Christian. I go to church every Sunday, 3 times a week. This is not negotiable. Number 1, Jesus. I am married to Jesus. Now you be number 3. And they expect you to take them as number 1. You expect me to go on into a relationship with that kind of person. What did they worry me? I don't get sense. Instead of me to date that kind of African woman, I will marry a white woman first. Who with that white woman is the enemy? So that make them not say, yes, instead of me to marry a slave, make I marry the slave master. Not be want to worship now. Look at our women, many of them now. They are very ashamed of their natural hair. They cannot carry their natural hair anymore because they feel they are inferior. You never date woman money for hair. Even fingernail, eyelashes, microblading, all these things to look like the white woman. When you tell them, they say, no. Okay, better let me just marry the white woman. If you are so interested in copying this person, you want to be like her, let me just marry the original copy so that I will know that I will rest. So that when you see me, you will not start worshiping me, or you will not know that me and you know they're the same level again. Person when you they worship. Now they clean house for me. I go, you better like that now. Since you don't want to know yourself, you don't want to respect yourself, you don't want to get hurt, make I just deal with the person when you they worship. Make you know say you not get value again. You don't reduce yourself, you don't make yourself valueless. A lot of women in Africa, they are like this. They have made themselves valueless before the white woman. Everything copy. They're now not original anymore. Religion, you copy ram. Looks, you copy ram. Culture, you copy ram. Everything you copy ram. These are the people we call Negropin. Negropians. They are Africans and with European mentality. They want to be like their master. They love their master so much. They will do anything to lick the boots of their master. So you want me to go and marry that kind of person? Okay, let me just marry the master directly. I have capacity. Not being a better pass. Original and fake. Which one they always better? Original. So as African people, we need to approach this issue with common sense. A person dating a foreigner does not mean that that person cannot support African spirituality and cannot practice. Who told you that? That is a big lie. The spirits, anybody that they choose, they can choose anybody. Whether you white, you Caucasian, you black, anybody that have a clean and pure mind, if they accept you, they accept you. Okay? Anybody can practice African spirituality. It involves your dedication and your devotion. This is what matters, the mission and the vision, not skin color. So please, I hope that you can see reason with this issue. This is my own opinion, no, my own belief. It's not the general consensus of the whole African community. Now the way I see them, based on my experience and understanding of this topic. Okay, you figure you are entitled to your own opinion too. So this is the way I see my own. So don't say, if you say to marry, do not look beyond, don't look only skin color. Look beyond that. This is where you will find happiness, and work with who will work with you, so that we don't waste this lifetime. Go and be mixing up with people that are not ready. Okay? So focus on the mission and vision. You will get what you are looking for. And I believe the ancestors will also guide you too, to the right person, to the right path. We are all working for the glory of African spirituality. We are all working for the upliftments, for the advancement, for the development. Anybody that is working with you with the same goal is your brother and your sister, irrespective of skin color. Okay? So please do not look at skin color. So I hope that this issue will rest on this channel. Anytime I bring it up, a lot of people will attack me. No, white, no, white, no. What about the blacks that have sold us into slavery, that are selling us? Should we marry those ones? Are those ones better than the white people? Not be the same thing. We need to make friends across race lines. Make friends across. This is the way we can bridge unity. The good people need to gang together as the bad people are ganging up together to sell us. We too should also gang up together with the good white people and the good people of this world to protect us. Yes. If you say no to marrying based of that is your own. Everybody have their own. But my own opinion, if you see good person wey support the mission and the vision, get with that person. Okay? I have traveled a lot. I've traveled to many countries. I have had experience with people. I've seen people that do evil things, that do good things. Black people also sold other black people into slavery, in case you don't know. There are many black slave traders that are in Africa here, in case you don't know. So, what is the difference between a black slave trader and a white slave traders? Are they not the same slave traders? You are still married to a slave trader. Think beyond color, my people. Please think beyond color. Think beyond color. Think beyond color. I don't talk my own, no. Now you and I know. Okay, so I believe I have said enough on this topic today. And questions and comments are welcome. Everybody, each to his own. If you see good person from another race, it's still good. Look beyond color. Look beyond black and white. Please, you get why. This is my experience on my own understanding, but everybody is entitled to their own. Okay, so I believe I have said enough on this topic today. I would like to know your opinions. Questions and comments are welcome by all means. Like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell, close the subscribe button. Look beyond color. Not all black people are good. Not all white people are bad. Okay. Some people see the right, don't marry white, don't marry white. Now, based on your experience, I know in America, it's based on experience, but Africa, yeah, experience is a little bit different. If you see good white person, there are so many bad black people here too. Okay, for my own, if you see good person, stay with them. Don't but look beyond color in this issue. You get why. So, questions and comments are welcome. Like and share this video. And of course, if you have not gotten my new book, you need to get this book. This is the book Whispers of Amente, Pathways to Ascension. This book is a book that contains instructions on how to make direct contact with Kemetic deities, ancient Kemetic African deities. For those people that want to strengthen your bonds, you want to make direct contact with the spirits, this book will help you a lot. It's a grimoire, authentic African grimoire. There's a lot of spirits in this book. It's powerful rites that will connect you. With this book, you can make direct contact with the spirits. You don't need to fly to Egypt. You don't need to fly to Nigeria. You don't need to fly to Africa. You don't need to buy plane ticket, do all those things. It's just $100 plus postage, $150. I put a lot of powerful spells here, powerful stuff here that will help you in no small way to connect you to the divinities. Seth is here. Anubis is here. Amera is here, Ishu is here, Santissima Morete is here, People from the temple of Karnak, Dendera, Eightful, all the spirits that are here. I load this thing. Very powerful book. So please get your hands on it. For people that want to make direct contact with your African deities, this manual will help you. Okay? Solves many problems. The wisdom, the power, the knowledge is still here with us today. It never die. Okay? So please get your copy if you have not gotten your copy, and start doing the work. Okay? It's all about the mission and the vision. And the ancestors will guide us to the right path. Then if you want to know how to do spells, working with the shadow of the gods is here. This book has over 200 spells, remedy for health, wealth, love, protection, and a lot of the different aspects of health medicine. You're going to find this book very, very useful and invaluable. All the herbs, I put all the botanical names, easy for you to get. This book will solve many problems for you. With this book, you can open your own shrine. You can do so many things. You improve your capacity. It's just $100 plus postage, 50, 150. Get this knowledge now, get it. Nobody can take it away from you. Then this one, Quantum Physics and African Spirituality. If you want to know the direct connection between African spirituality and quantum physics, this book will help you a lot. This is the first book written on quantum physics in the history of Nigeria. It talks about so many topics, about God, Grand, Unified Almighty Theory, talk about time and space travel, about a 666 conundrum, talk about evil forest, negative space, so many things, so many advanced topics that they don't teach in our schools in Africa. I talk about it here. The origin of religion is here. This book will open to your eyes of what is going on in the world, and it will put your mentality to open it to see the vision, the future into the world, where the world is going, and how African spirituality is very, very instrumental to all these things. This is a book that connects African spirituality to hardcore science, modern day science. In fact, African spirituality is the origin of modern day science. So you need to get this book. It's just $50, okay? The three of them is $300 plus postage. Get these 3 books and empower yourself today, and start doing the work. Not waste your time. It's not African spirituality. Is not about sacrifice of murdering of innocent animals. It's not about singing, dancing, and all those nonsense. It's about hardcore knowledge. How you can apply this knowledge to this physical world and change your reality and make this world a better place. This is what we are here to do. Okay, so please do this thing. Follow around like this, you will see results in your life. If you approach it from this common sense approach, logical approach, you're going to learn a lot of things. This is the way ancient Kemet was doing it. This is the way we have always been doing it. It's not about superstitious belief. Okay, it's all about making the unconscious conscious in this physical world. So please get the knowledge, get the wisdom, and start doing the things that needs to be done. Time not day. There's no time anymore. Don't waste your time. Don't beat around the bush. Use the common sense approach, and everything will go well with us, and the ancestors will always be with us. If you want to learn African spirituality, I teach it. I have a master class, 6-month master class. You will learn everything from history, science to the direct spirituality, how to make contact with the deities. I charge $600 for that one, $100 a month. You'll be part of my student. You learn a lot of things. If you also want to buy your herbs, your ointments, your oracle cards, everything, I sell a lot of stuff. Anything relating to African spirituality, you will get it from here as well. Then apart from that, I thank you very much, and I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.